Thanks, Eric. And I did promise Eric a tame Don Monti this morning, so I'm going to do my best, Eric. But good morning, everyone. I am Don Monti, President and CEO of Renaissance Downtowns, known by many of you as the self-proclaimed recovered developer. For 35 years, I contributed to the sprawl that we are all looking to neutralize today. But my work in Glen Cove provided an epiphany for me, a turning point in my career that saw a suburban developer embrace concepts of pedestrian-friendly, walkable, transit-oriented communities, a return to our roots. That led me to create Renaissance Downtowns. And on a normal day, I would be here throwing words around about Renaissance and the progress that we're making, but this morning is not about that. So folks, you're not getting the full Monty. It's about something much bigger. It's about Long Island. I'm here this morning to give my personal take on some of the really good things that are happening. Before I do that, though, it's really important that everybody realize that we face some very serious challenges in this region. Now, I know you've all heard every one of them ad nauseum, so I need to do this to serve as a backdrop, so please bear with me. Exodus of youth, our region's largest export. What a shame. 60% of 18 to 34-year-olds live at home here on Long Island. Wow. Exodus of businesses. There goes our tax base. Decaying infrastructure, increased taxes, and declining home values. And on top of all this, we still have to deal with NIMBYism. Imagine waking up to this every morning. So where's the good news? First of all, there really is no instant solution. The solution lies in what we call the opportunity. The opportunity to once again become a competitive region, to once again begin to retain our youth, to retain our corporate base, and begin to do what I call the reverse commute. People and businesses coming here to Long Island, not leaving. And a big piece of that opportunity lies in the 8,300 acres of land located in approximately 30 downtowns across the Long Island region. That's according to the Long Island Index. Those 30 downtowns, which represent only 1% of Long Island's land mass, can provide 100,000 residential units that we desperately need today. 100,000 permanent jobs, 300,000 construction job years, $300 to $500 million in tax revenues, and 30 to 50 billion, and that's with a B, development opportunity. So, most of all, the preservation of something that is really very near and dear to all of our hearts, the preservation of single-family home communities, single-family home values, which unfortunately have over the recent years declined upwards of 25%. For most of those people, their equity was the largest asset that they had. They have seen that asset erode, and what we're seeing is many homes and home values upside down today. This can only be reversed, and we can only survive if we grow as an economy. Because folks, if you don't grow, simply, you will die. However, hey, that gentleman's going to live forever. However, we must grow responsibly, and part of that responsibility is to ensure that the suburban character of our bedroom communities remains intact. That 1% that I mentioned before will enable us to preserve green and open space, improve the environment, support our single-family home communities in what we call the triple bottom line: social, environmental, and economic responsibility. So, where do you see this new era of opportunity happening? We see it happening in Hempstead. We see it happening in Ronkonkoma, in Glen Cove, in Wyandanch, in Huntington Station, in Patchogue, and elsewhere throughout the region. We also see it here at Vision Long Island, at Accelerate Long Island, Sustainable Long Island, Action Long Island, and other tireless messengers of the new norm. This is phenomenal. Folks, the cup is half full, not half empty. It's time we start focusing on what is happening and stop dwelling on what's not. But none of this, and I mean none of it, would be possible without political will. Political will that is demonstrated by our distinguished elected officials who are with us this morning and those who will join us throughout the day. It is their leadership that will help us seize this opportunity to mend our hearts as we prevent our children from leaving, while we grow the economy, which puts dollars back in our wallets. With that, there is still a huge question that I know is on many of your minds. How do we actually get this done? How do we take this new era of opportunity and begin to see lots of shovel-ready projects? First of all, you start with a public-private partnership, which has been embraced by many of these municipalities represented here today that are moving forward with transformative projects. Second, it is important to look at the big picture, taking a holistic and comprehensive approach to downtown revitalization. We cannot reinvent our suburban downtowns one building at a time. We must look at the entire downtown so completion can be seen in 8 to 10 years and not 50 or 60 years. Third, and I cannot stress this enough, you must put process over plan. A co-op approach, a creative process that is conducive to an open, transparent, and collaborative manner. Utilize community benefits agreements, project labor agreements, and create a mechanism to create local jobs for those people who live in or nearby the municipalities that are moving forward. We must also include stakeholders within the planning and development process. The municipality, and in some instances, municipalities, private property owners, transit agencies, all working together. And most important of all, I repeat, include the public in the process. Create a shared vision that is both market-ready and implementable. The public is ready like it has never been before. There is a silent majority that wants to see progress, wants to see economic development, and together we can deliver on that market-driven desire. Now, I'm very grateful to the municipalities and the elected leaders that have had the faith in our company as I have evolved as a developer. But that political leadership thankfully reaches well beyond the cities, towns, and villages that my company is involved with. So in conclusion, please, and I mean it, acknowledge and thank those elected officials here today who have demonstrated that political will, beginning to take those steps into the new era of opportunity, is the vision for tomorrow. Thank you, Eric and Ron and the entire Vision family for putting together what I know will be a very exciting day.